Hi, this is Dr. Welling, and today I'm going to talk on bone health. This is usually a very ignored health topic, and we don't really care till we don't get bone or joint pains. And chances are, till then, we're already late. So, knowing how to detect bone problems early on, taking corrective action, sometimes even before you get any symptoms, is very important. This is a bone health series, and we will be covering most of the common bone problems in the next few videos. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the Facebook page. So how likely you are to develop osteoporosis depends partly on how much bone mass you attain in your youth. Your bones are in constant state of renewal. New bone is made and old bone is broken down. When you are young, your body makes new bone faster than it breaks the old bone, and your bone mass increases. After your early 20s, this process slows down, and most people reach their peak bone mass by 30. As people age, bone mass is lost faster than it's created. So, osteoporosis causes bones to become weak and brittle. So brittle that a fall or even mild stress, such as bending over or coughing, can cause a fracture. Osteoporosis related fractures most commonly occur in the hip, wrist, or spine. Women typically start out with lower bone density than men, and loss of estrogen over time can increase the risk for osteoporosis. The higher your bone mass, the more bone you have in your bank, and the less likely you have to develop osteoporosis as you age. There typically are no symptoms in the early stages of bone loss. But once your bones have been weakened by osteoporosis, you might have signs and symptoms like back pain caused by fracture or collapsed vertebra with loss of height over time. A stoop posture, the bones that break much more easily than expected. You might want to talk to your doctor about osteoporosis if you went through early menopause or to corticosteroids for several months at a time, or if either of your parents had hip fracture. There are things you should do at any age to prevent weakened bones. So, eating foods that are rich in calcium and vitamin D is important. So is regular weight bearing exercise such as weight training, walking, hiking, climbing stairs, playing tennis, and dancing. If you have osteoporosis, avoid activities that involve twisting your spine or bending forward from the waist, such as conventional sit-ups or touching your toes. Those are the best ways to keep your bones strong and healthy. Treating osteoporosis means stopping the bone loss and rebuilding the bone to prevent the breaks. Healthy lifestyle choices such as proper diet, regular exercise, and medications can help prevent further bone loss and reduce the risk of fractures. But lifestyle changes may not be enough if you have lost a lot of bone density. There are also several medicines to think about. Some will slow your bone loss, and others can help rebuild the bone. Talk with your doctor to see if medicines might work to treat your osteoporosis. Get the right amount of calcium. With well balanced nutrition, you may be able to get most of the necessary calcium from your diet and fill in the rest with supplements. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and use it to strengthen your bones. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, your liver and kidneys are responsible for making vitamin D. Protein is important for bone health too, and protein is in every cell of your body, including your bones. Studies have shown that eating protein increases bone mineral density. Exercise helps stimulate the cells responsible for building bones. But not just any exercise will do. To promote bone health, try doing weight bearing exercises, resistance exercises 3 or 4 days in a week. If you like this video, I will make a video on some weight bearing and resistance exercises that can help you. And lastly, meet an orthopedic surgeon or a good homeopathic specialist early on to arrest osteoporosis and to get customized advice on food, diet, and exercise that can help you. That's all in today's episode. Don't forget to like this video, and if you want more such videos on bone health. See you in my next episode. Bye and take care.